Welcome to another episode of Royal Rumble. Please stand by for the upcoming fight. This time, the Dark Elves will face up against the High Elves.
So welcome to a new episode of Royal Rumble, and thank you for tuning in. This time I'm playing with the Dark Elves and I'm facing up against the High Elves. I think the Dark Elves are one of the strongest races in this game. Also the Lizard Man. Of course I play this game just for a couple of hours, but actually I think they are very strong. So this game actually was so close. it was so close. You can't believe me. It's a very good game. So yeah, let's directly start with my army composition over here. I have Haganef Executioners in the front line mixed with Dread Spears. So the Haganef Execution, I think High Elves are commonly or usually heavily armored, and I think the Haganef Executioners are very important to deal with these heavily armored units. And this is the elite infantry or the armor piercing infantry of the Dark Elves, and the stats overall are very good. Also the armor is very high, 6,000 health points, and these guys are very strong over here and very good against high tier or against all infantry units of the High Elves. They perform against all infantry units very good. Then we have Dread Spears, because they have an anti-large bonus and they have a charge defense against large foes. So also here important. I'm not sure. I have 2 units overall, but against large units always very good to bring it. Spear units. Then on the side, another group of Haganef Executioners. Directly behind that, I have Black Arc Crossers, like in my last game. Not really, they make no armor piercing damage mid-range unit, but overall the stats are quite good, and for melee combat also the amount of armor is really good. They have a real anti-infantry bonus, and in addition to the front line, very good. Of course I could only take these Haganef Executioners. I think these guys are about 1,200 credits, but of course they are very expensive, and I would like to get more units, a larger unit amount, and it's the reason why I support my front line with these Black Air Coursers, so mid-range infantry over here. Then in the last line I have the Dark Shards, 3 units. Also, I think, of course, they cannot compete against the missile infantry of the High Elves because the range is higher, but I think you can. The range over here is also really good. There's 125, and I think you can, if the enemy don't have an eye on these guys, you can snipe out his archers or his missile infantry with these guys. Then I have Dread Spears on the side, so I have 4 Dread Spears. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have on the side to protect myself from charge-ins, because this map was, it's designed for ambush from behind and stuff like that. So I put these Dread Spears on the side. Then I have again War Hydra, very strong unit, very good. I was not sure how is the performance against the High Elves, because of course the archers, how fast they can snipe the War Hydra out, but I think the performance was overall really good, or is always maybe really good. So the War Hydra is a very good unit over here. Then I have a Dreadlord with Sword and Shield, no Malekith. This is a melee expert. There are 2 melee experts in the roster of the Dark Elves, Malekith and the Dreadlord. The other 2 are, I think, a caster and a missile infantry or missile lord of shooting. I don't know, but she's really good. The melee stats are overall very good. The weapon strength is good, so the stats are not really less than the stats from Malekith, And you can also put her on a dragon or stuff, but I decided to put her on this cold one, I think it is. And the stats overall are quite good, and you save a lot of money. Then I have a Kainite Assassin, because this guy may causing 800 damage with one shot. So you can see that over here, because I saw that and I thought I have to try this out. Yeah, to how if I'm able to focus out his commander, and also the weapon strength stats and all that is really good and really high. And he has an ability over here plus 75% weapon damage for 36 seconds, also really good. So this guy, I think I would try. I would give a try and yeah, to snipe out the enemy here commander on the dragon. I took no dragon with me because I think the air force of the High Elves are stronger. So I thought if I bring a Malekith on a black dragon, it's easily to kill him maybe, and yeah. This was the reason why I have no flying units. Then let's go to my opponent. Spearmen in the front line, of course, against large units. War Hydras, maybe expected black dragon. Anti-large bonus. Also, armor is good for a low-tier infantry unit like this. Very good over here. Then we have a Swordsman of Hoth, armor piercing like the most units of the High Elves. Anti-infantry bonus, very good. Directly behind that, archers with light armor, and yeah, 4 units of archers with light armor. A prince on a, I think it's a sun dragon or moon dragon. I'm not sure. Sorry. Prince is, in my opinion, also competitive, because you can put him on a dragon and should perform really well. And then on the side, Lawmaster of Hoth, armor piercing, anti-infantry bonus, performance is quite good. I also played him in one game. As all units of High Elves, nearly all, they have armor piercing and it's very heavily armored, 90. So let's go over here. Not a long introduction. Directly go into the charge in. Fire breath comes down from the dragon. You can see I directly snipe out his archers with my archers, with my missile infantry. You can see he's flying into my, or try to attack my War Hydra, or attacking my War Hydra. But the performance of the War Hydra against this dragon, or the prince on the dragon, is really good. So I spit fire breath of the War Hydra also on the archers on the backside, because it's very important to send them offline. You can see over here, I saw that. You can see the charge in, the counter charge in. I saw it, but as I said, also I forgot this unit to introduce. It's Dragon Princess over here. Most of you know that bit, of course. Dragon armor, martial mastery, and very huge armor, and the melee stats are really good. You can let this unit in melee, in my opinion, because the stats are very good. Also the weapon strength over here, very good stats overall. And I didn't saw that, of course. As I said, it's really easy for an ambush over here. And also here, this was a big mistake of mine. Also from this side, the Dragon Princess charged in and killed my Dark Shards over here, and I missed that. Yeah, it was a mistake. I didn't saw it, and I was not protecting my Dark Shards very bad, and so I decided to let this unit over here and shoot with this unit on the Dragon Princess, and yeah. But overall, it was to take a lot of damage from that. You can see the War Hydra and also the prowess now triggers here. All my units get a leadership buff or ability buff. You can see his prince is routing now. The War Hydra damaged him so much, and you can see the regeneration of the War Hydra is so strong. You can see fire breath over here, always very good. the regeneration of the War Hydra is very, very strong. You can see he's really healthy. She's really healthy. But overall, it was a little bit chaotic over here, because I think I lost in the middle, and also the cycle charge from these Dragon Princes, this side also broke up. But I won everything on this side. But everything is blobbing over here, and it's very easy for his archers. Has a little bit archers left. Some archers left over here to shoot in this blob over here. That was really bad. Also, I don't notice that my Khainit assassin directly shoot constantly on this prince. So he damaged him also very much, because as I said, they make nearly 800 damage. Of course, the prince is heavily armored, 70. Of course, not so heavily, it's okay. But the armor piercing missile damage is 40. Oh, this is very low. Oh, this is not so much, I can see that. But overall, I think the damage was quite good, and he's hidden, usually. As you can see here, this was very bad, as I said. I tried to snipe out some Dragon Princes, but I was very concentrated on the fight, especially to chase out the archers. Even if there are only some models left, but it was really you have to kill them very fast. You can see the low leadership of the War Hydra. She have really the half health left, but the leadership is 0. That is really, she routes really fast. You have to take care of her, but then performance is very good. You can see here my Dreadlord fighting his Lawmaster of Ho, but he noticed that and sent his Dragon Princess also in this fight over here. So it was quite difficult to force everything out like that, and he wanted to protect his archers. So he sent everything in the back line over here. You can see I'm sending the Dread Spears to his Dragon Princess to protect his archers. He sent everything in the back line over here to protect his archers, because they can make the difference, or they are able to make the difference in the late game. On this side here was a really, really equal fight. So he has Spearman over here, and he has Swordsman over here. And this was quite even, this fight. Very good fight over here. So the Spearmen performed quite well against these Swordsmasters of Hoth. Or that they can hold the line a little bit longer. Let me say it like this. So of course he managed it to chase off my my Dark Shards. So this unit of Harov Ganef Executioners is really important for the late game. So I sent it him to chase out a unit, but they will come back in a few seconds. You can see he was able to kill my Dreadlord, or not to kill, but to bring her to rout or chase her out. Very good over here, and was able to protect his archers then. So they are healthy, or not so healthy, but they are now able to shoot on my War Hydra or on this blob on the other side. You can see here a charge in the back line, or not in the back line, in front. This was really, really good, and changed the balance of power over here, because now it was more. It was a little bit in favor for him, this fight over here. I noticed that I'm not able to hunt down his archers. It was too far away from my War Hydra, and then I decided to send her back to this fight over here, because I would like to win this fight over here. It was very important. A lot of units in there, and it was very bad for me if I would lose these units here. Also, my Candidate Assassin is in melee combat against these Dragon Princes, and performance is very good over here. So at least he killed my Dreadlord, I think. Yeah, he killed my Dreadlord over here, but she was not really healthy anymore. So actually it looks quite good for me. You can see I'm now going over to his archers over here to kill them, and send my War Hydra into this Dragon Princess. Don't think they have an anti-large bonus. No, they haven't. And the War Hydra performed quite good against this Dragon Princess and brought this princess to rout. But over here he had another group of Dragon Princes, and this was a very good charging. The charge bonus of the Dragon Princess is 80. That is incredible, huge. Took a lot of damage. You can see all my units, infantry units, are shaking. And they constantly fire. As I said, it's a very low models over here, but they're causing a lot of damage actually. Still. But I have two groups of Dark Shades left. And also was now shooting on his Dragon Princess, but he had more mobility with this with the cavalry units. That was the problem. My War Hydra is really low on health and now was routing. You can see I have some Hargannet's Executioners left and my Candidate Assassin. So every shoot is one kill, I think, or one unit kill, I think, from Dragon Princess. But he has a lot of mobility, runs away and chases down my archers. Because in the late game it's very important, because you don't have a lot of mobility left the most time. And it's very important then to have archers or have missile infantry. That can be a big advantage. You can see here a 1-on-1 fight of the Lawmaster and my assassin. But he also sent his archers, missile infantry in melee. And that was too much for the Candidate Assassin. Even if they maybe have nearly no good melee attack, melee stats. So my War Hydra came back, but he sent it directly the Dragon Princess after her, and now she's again routing. Here is a Darkshard, group of Darkshards. You can see he is out of ammunition. He don't have any ammunition left. And I have these Harganneth Executioners, this elite infantry. But he managed it with the charge-in of the Dragon Princess to kill them. But out of this forest over here, as I said, I have one really healthy group left, and sent them to the fight over here. But you can see how close this is. So it was really close. Also, my Candidate Assassin is back, and I decided to go in range or to shoot again, because the damage overall is really good. And the Lawmaster is low on health. See here now the charge-in of my Executioners. And the performance. This is a really elite infantry, and he has no elite infantry left, and just a few Dragon Princes, and it's not enough over here. Also, I have a little bit. He's a little bit healthy here, the Candidate Assassin. That's it. So that was really close, as I said. Of course, I made a lot of mistakes. I think if I would protect my, dark shards, I think I would won, or had the game would be go another turn, or I would won the game. But as you can see, I don't protect them, and they get killed very fast. And you can see they made nearly no kills, and this was a big mistake of mine. You can see the War Hydra make a lot of kills again. Also, the performance of the Dreadlord, as I said, I like this, very good. The Candid Assassin also really good. You can see 46 kills, and also he's very important. Or he made a lot of shoots, or causing a lot of damage to the lords and heroes. So it's very important. Also here, very good. And he's not expensive. I think 800 about credits. So of course the Dread Spears make nearly no kills, or very low. But the Black Orc Courses also, they can't get through the heavily armored units, or barely. It's not really good. But you can see the Haganef Executioners, they make so much kills. Performance is so good, because they are armor piercing, and everything here is very heavily armored. So yeah, I cannot say anything about the build over here or the High Elves, but I think the Dragon Princess, the performance is really good against infantry. Not sure against large units, I don't think so, but against infantry the performance is really good. You can see that on kills. The charge bonus is huge, 80, and also the Swordsman of Hope, of course. I think this armor piercing unit, very good over here. 220 kills over here, very good. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode, and let me know what you think. Thank you.